We all are going to be fulfilled, totally fulfilled by certainty. We are all going to be successful. We are all, no matter what, globally and individually. The universe has certainty. Universe doesn't have doubt, therefore can manifest anything and everything. And we are going to have this certainty sooner or later. We are going to be able to manifest all our desires. Just not coming from the fear, not coming from uncertainty, but we are all going to have to manifest all of them. Now, in the last video presentation, I was sharing with you that we all define the certainty in a way we want to define. So, for example, there could be a spiritual advisor that we define his certainty, how certain this person is and how should be certain, or perhaps you define yourself. What does this mean, be certain? So we think that this person shouldn't be emotional, should have this harmony, this inner harmony, move in a certain way, speak in a certain way, be calm and have under control the emotions. Do we define this? If it's something wrong and if this person breaks these rules, it means it's not spiritual, it's not on the higher frequency. But there also could be another person who defines the spiritual advisor in a different way, that it's actually unnatural for that person to be like that. Therefore, it should actually be aware of the emotion, speak maybe faster or lower or slower. It doesn't really matter. Should talk about the emotion, should outwardly shows what kind of person that person is. There is no conflict. So you see, it really depends how we define the certainty. It's up to us. But truly, right now, it's up to our uncertainty. Our uncertainty gives us the way we structure a person and we define that person. And for some people, it should be like that, the certainty, and for some people, we define the person like that. But in both of the examples, it's coming from uncertainty. It's coming from the consciousness of doubt. So how come that we look around, we use our five senses, we see a lot of chaos and pain and suffering and people are struggling now, and we are going to be fulfilled, we are going to be successful, that we are going to have this total consciousness of certainty that would allow us to achieve anything and everything. How come? When we look around, we see something else. You see, the universe is giving us on daily basis, every day, exactly every day, without exceptions, many opportunities to create our vessel, to change our consciousness. To change our consciousness towards something that is certain. Because as you remember from the last video presentation, we don't want to see only that particular thing. We want to see the whole picture. We want to see everything from the beginning to the end. Once we see that, it's so easy for us, it would be easier for us, and we would be happy to get more information, because then we would know, be with that person or leave that person, invest with that person or no. We would know more, and not only know more, but we will get better things in our life. This is what we really want. This is what we really are up to. So how we can build this huge picture and diminish the uncertainty in our life? So the universe is giving us chance exactly every day, without exceptions, exceptionally every day. Think about entrepreneur that employs few people, tens of people, hundreds of people, and of course it's responsible, it builds the PR, everything is important, gathers the clients, builds the relationship with the clients, right? It's so important. And of course the clients have different levels, but let's divide them into two pillars: the important clients, worthy clients, influential clients that holds the business right now, and also the clients that are not important. Let's say some of them could be even victim. They always are not satisfied, right? They always complain, they are not happy, they come and they always say it's not good enough. well, what can we do? It's just the way the client is, but they all count. But imagine now a situation that to your business, this client from low level comes and it's complaining, but it's not complaining only to you. It's complaining when there is many other clients or you employees. So what are we going to do? Of course, we are going to deal with that. We make, say, a joke or apologize or give the money back or something extra or product. It depends on the business. It depends, of course, on the business, but it's not about that. It's about what we would truly think. Do we truly think that this person, once we have 1,000 clients hypothetically, and this one person, which is the victim person, can shake in our business? Do we have the certainty that can shake in our business, or do we have certainty that cannot shake the business? You see, that is the ego way. We only tend to believe that the wealthy person, the influential person can shake in our business. This is our certainty. But our consciousness and our certainty says, no, this person cannot shake my business. Let's get rid of that person. Let's move out without that person. And this could be necessary too. I'm not saying no. I'm just trying to show you something. Whether you believe, how do you believe, what do you feel? Do you feel that this client can shake in your business, shake in your financial things, today or tomorrow in a year? Do we believe that? Do we have this consciousness, or do we say, okay, let's deal with that, but it cannot shake in me, cannot shake in the business? You see, that is the ego thing. That is the doubt we think. This is the uncertainty. This is the way how the universe works, because we only would pay attention to this influential client. Even this is important. We say, well, okay, let's deal with it and let's carry on. But cannot shake in my business. This is the consciousness, and that is the wrong consciousness. Because it can shake in our business, and therefore we don't pay attention. But what is the reason this person is coming to us? What is the reason? Now, what is the business? Or I should rather say, who is the business? Who is the business? We are the business. You see, the client didn't come to anybody else. This client came to us. This client came to us to show us our consciousness and show us the connection between our consciousness, the doubt we have, and the work we do in that particular realm and field. He was not satisfied. There is something we don't want to deal with. There is something we are not interested in. There is something we thought we knew. There is something we think cannot be shaken. There is something, and that in that particular field, it is going to be shaken. And this small client can shake in all the business. That is the issue. The issue is that when the client comes, what do we feel? Do we feel certainty? Do we feel, oh, this client gives me certainty and I need that client? Or do we say to ourselves, we need certainty? I need certainty, and the first step is to get rid of that client. And second of all, where can I get this certainty now to feel better? You see, that is the issue here. I'm not saying not to get rid of that person. I'm saying what I have the certainty problem with. Where is my doubt? This is the issue here. We should look into our certainty or lack of certainty. We should look into our consciousness. This is the way we should deal with this client. Is coming to show lack of our certainty in our life. We don't read that. We don't define that, because we focus only on what is certain. This is the ego way. This is the way we should deal. And once we should deal, and when we should see ourselves, we should see where we are uncertain. We should see how we deal in an uncertain way in this between us, our consciousness, and the realm of our business that doesn't work and he is not happy or she. We will see that this connection is so weak, that this connection has a lot of ego, that this connection has only uncertainty, and it has to be amended. This is the client, why the client came for. That is the purpose. We, of course, don't see that, but that's the reason we should be aware of. And that is the way we are building the picture to see more, to allow this energy to come to us, to show us something, to purify our consciousness, to transform the doubt. That is the way. And this is the direction we should be aware of. This is the direction we are actually transforming, minimizing, declining the energy of uncertainty, and we are increasing certainty in our life.